Cancer, it's no coincidence that you have landed here at this just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. Trust there is a message here for you. So, Cancer, if you are calling in as a regular, welcome back. Wonderful to see you here again. And if you're a newbie, welcome. My name is Bronya. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing through this message for you. Drop me a comment and let me know where you are tuning in from. I always like to hear, and I'm interactive as I can in the comment section. All right, we've got two oracles that have come through from the Oracle of the Angels. I have Letting Go and I Am Beautiful. I usually look at this card and like this offering, and I think it says I am bountiful. I feel like there's an abundance energy here, or like through letting go or surrendering, whatever it may be, sometimes that is when it arrives, or you know, when we actually achieve the outcome. I am beautiful. This is an energy of deservingness, of, you know, really holding yourself in high esteem, knowing that your self-worth, you know, your self-love is a very important part of manifestation as well. I mean, letting go energy, but I see this more as sort of, excuse me, what was I trying to say? I see this more as a surrender energy, sorry. You know, we see someone here is quite serene. It feels a bit Nine of Pentacles-esque, health, wealth, vitality, and abundance. But what is blocking you from that? Maybe there's a letting go, or maybe you take action and then it's like, okay, universe, you know, restitch these threads in time for me, or, you know, align me to that abundance. I think you can pick up what I'm putting down here, but let's keep going. So, using the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, and I will, oh my goodness, guess what it is? Sacred Surrender. Okay, we'll take it. I'll link you to these decks down below if you want to explore them, add them to your collection. Personal readings or healings, wildlotustarot.com is linked down below if you want to check that out. Find me on Instagram and TikTok for different daily readings. And that is the end of the shameless self-promotion for those of you in the comments that will call me out on that. But just know that that is what keeps the readings coming. Okay, so Sacred Surrender is here. Empress vibes, you know, Empress vibes. It's very important for us to take the action, but then let go and allow the universe to conspire, because the universe knows when it's the right time. What is your highest path? And sometimes before we're aligned to our highest path, there has to be a burn, right? That can be tower moments where people, things leave our lives. There is so much of that going on right now in this eclipse portal, right? It's very, very karmic. So let go and let God, knowing that they will hold it for you. But I see a very peaceful, serene energy here. Maybe butterflies are significant to you right now. Have any of you seen that movie Companion that's just come out? I saw it, and at the end, where was it, Companion? No, I don't actually know if it's the right one that I'm talking about. Sorry, I might have just put you wrong, but there's a movie where at the end the butterfly lands on the hand, and she said, you know, I really had this this kind of dream that a butterfly would land on my hand to show me that spirit is real. It's not Companion, it's something else. Tell me in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, because I completely lost it and I'm not going to take the time to think of it. But I will, yeah, if it pops in, I will let you know. Sorry, tangent. Back to it. Okay, the Three of Swords. Here we go. The Three of Swords is here, and this, I think you have been through some kind of loss or heartbreak or hurt. Sorry, in the movie, there's one survivor, right? And it's the unlikely one, the one that's kind of painted out to be the one that's not intelligent. And at the end, she wins. And there is like a sign from spirit. I don't know where I'm going with that, but what I'm just saying is don't underestimate it. You know, you will receive your sign. You've been through the Three of Swords, right? Some kind of loss, hurt, or disappointment. And I feel that that was necessary. That was necessary for you to be aligned to your path. Sacred Surrender. There might be a sign that lets you know this was all happening for a reason. And, you know, that you will make it through the other side, and that your manifestation is being conspired for. You still no idea what that movie is. Four of Wands is here. Wow. This is the happiness card, and it's trumping the Three of Swords. So we have two two polar opposites here, Cancer. We have the loss, the disappointment, the hurt, and the heartbreak. And we have the most solid, stable, happy, ever after, abundance, relationships, all of the things, right? We've got an eclipse of energies here. So if you have gone through it, just know that was necessary. This is the number of the Empress, 3 in the major arcana. I always say that, hurt and heartbreak can be the gateway, the portal to major significant love and abundance. And that's what I'm seeing for you in this reading. Wow, the Chariot, moving ahead like an untethered wild horse towards victory. But it has not been easy. Stay determined in your efforts. Sometimes the Chariot talks about leaving behind the old, the known, the comfort zone. And it's through that process of letting go that we actually achieve the victory. Okay. Heretic, that's the movie. Heretic. That's the one. Have you seen that with Hugh Grant? That's the, oh my goodness, Page of Swords. That's the movie. And it's all about spirituality, and it's all about trusting the instinct and about strategy. See it if you're interested. It's a wonderful movie. Page of Swords, the last gateway of the Tower. We see the Ace of Swords here, clarity and truth. You are very close to a victory, because I always say the page comes in before the ace, and it means that you are being aligned to the Ace of Swords. There's some kind of epiphany where you'll make sense of what you've been through. But the moment you let go and let God, that's when outcomes come in. Because at the moment, yeah, 8 of Swords, we're up in the mind. And that, I mean, yes, thoughts, it's fine to have the thoughts, but they can block the intuition, they can block the surrender and make us feel entrapped. So if you can, try and come back to that present moment. That is just when everything rethreads. Oh my goodness. Oh, the 8 of Wands. Let's put this down. And I feel like if some of you watch that movie, there might be a sign in there for you. I found it pretty profound myself. But the Fool is an energy of taking flight. It's a new path. It's a leap of faith. And this eclipse on Saturday is very much asking you to move forward from a place of responsible risk. The 8 of Wands is movement. So is the Chariot. Some of you might be making a decision, you know what, I'm just going to relocate. I feel this pull to a place. That might be significant. The 8 of Wands can be a lot around messages or communication coming in that brings profound shifts. This can be going in a new direction, doing a 180. Something here that the moment you surrender is when everything starts moving. So I feel like you're at the initial stages of something new that will lead you to the 4 of Wands. So it's not necessarily a continuum energy. This could be, okay, fresh new start. Making the moves that lead you to meeting that person that you will be your lifelong partner. It's something more to do with that deep internal happiness. 4 of Wands. I mean, it might be around work, career, that's possible, but if so, it's providing the platform on which all the other things will follow. So take the leap of faith in the coming weeks. There could be some profound insight or communication coming in over the weekend with that new eclipse. Watch the movie Heretic if you're interested in that, because I found it really profound. There's lots of very interesting messaging there from a psycho-spiritual level. The choices that we make, the pathways, challenging our beliefs. 8 of Swords, challenging our perception, our perspective, the way we see things. But if you also like the movie Companion, that's good as well. And I'm showing you what my taste is in movies right now. Anyway, I'm gonna let this go. I think there's a really big, profound shift coming in for you. Look for the subtle signs. There is some kind of action for you to take as well, whether it is letting go, whether it's taking a leap of faith, whether it's saying yes to a message. But either way, there is a lot of energy coming in that is going to align you to the next part of your journey, Cancer. I'm going to leave it here. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading or healing, please do follow the first link down below, and that will take you over to my website. You can check that out. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok for different daily readings. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe, and I am just going to wish you all the love and magic. Do take care, Cancer. Bye for now.